2 years ago, I was living with type 2 diabetes, not just hearing about it, not supporting someone else. I was the one checking my blood sugar constantly. I was the one afraid of food. I was the one wondering if this condition would control my life forever. And honestly, I didn't reverse diabetes overnight. There was no miracle. What I had was confusion, fear, and a strong desire not to become a victim of this disease. I remember standing in my kitchen one day, staring at a plate of food and wondering, is this going to raise my blood sugar again? Trust me, every meal felt like a gamble. I would eat something and wait nervously to check my blood sugar. Most times it went up. I failed many times. I made wrong food choices. I followed online advice, Google advice that didn't work for my body. I felt discouraged. But one thing I did was to never give up. Because I know that if I didn't take responsibility for my health, nobody would do it for me. So I started experimenting. I tested different Nigerian foods one by one. I studied how my body reacted to the carbs in these different foods. I learned about insulin resistance. I adjusted my portion sizes. I added fiber, enough of it. I focused on healthy fats and protein. I worked more and I slept better. In short, I became my own research project like a lab rat. I was just testing different kinds of things with my body. Oh, trust me, some days I cried due to frustration when I see other people eating anyhow and I felt deprived. Oh, I cried. But slowly, my numbers began to change. I discovered that my fasting sugar started coming down. Not only that, my energy improved, my unhealthy cravings also reduced. And now, today, 2 years later, I have maintained remission just by understanding food and simple lifestyle changes. And that journey is what gave birth to Beat Diabetes Nigeria. So while on my journey, I realized something, which is that many Nigerians are suffering quietly. And today, according to statistics, over 11 million Nigerians are suffering from diabetes. And you wouldn't know because you know they show for face. And the worst part is that doctors, health practitioners, and people are telling you, oh, just take your drugs. Nobody is teaching you how to eat Nigerian meals without spiking your blood sugar. No one is teaching you how to build your plate properly. You are not being told how to reduce insulin resistance naturally. No one is showing you how to regain control of your health. So that was when I realized I had to share what I had learned through my own journey. Let me tell you something. Diabetes does not have to mean a lifetime of fear. Yes, it is serious, I know. But with the right approach, many people can experience lower blood sugar, better energy, reduced cravings, and they can have that hope again that this disease doesn't have to dictate their lives. You can move from confusion to clarity on this journey. You can move from being scared to eat to eating the right foods for your body confidently. And you can at last stop being helpless. And that is exactly what I want for you. That's why I created the March 2026 Blood Sugar Reset Online Challenge. Trust me, this is not just another online program. It is a guided reset based on real life experience. For 30 days, I will personally work with you hand in hand, step by step. Inside this challenge, you are going to learn how to structure your Nigerian meals for better blood sugar balance. You will also be learning what foods to avoid or reduce. Not only that, you will learn how to combine carbohydrates, protein, fats, and fiber correctly. You also learn simple daily routines that support remission. You get to know practical lifestyle habits that will help improve your insulin sensitivity. You know how to monitor your progress. And lastly, how to stay consistent even when motivation drops. In short, everything I used for myself to achieve my results of moving me from a diabetic to being in remission and maintaining my results for over 2 years now, that's all I would be teaching you during this challenge. So, who is this challenge for? This challenge is for you if you are tired of high fasting sugar, if you feel confused about what to eat, if you want to reduce your dependency on medications, if you want to take control of your health, and if you are ready, note, if you are ready to commit to a change. Let me be honest with you. This is not for people looking for shortcuts. This would only work for you if you show up every day of the challenge for the whole 30 days. My clients that followed the program religiously, that committed to it, they have been able to drop their medications and they have been able to maintain their results even after the challenge. Trust me, I know what it feels like to live with diabetes. I know the fear, I know the frustration because I have been there. But I also know what it feels like to be hopeful again, to be able to live your life healthy, bubbly to the fullest. If I could reverse diabetes through trial and error, then you too don't have to struggle alone. Let me guide you. So, registration for the March 2026 Blood Sugar Reset Online Challenge is now open. And note that spots are limited because I work closely with my participants. So, if you are ready to take your health serious, comment challenge under this video and let's take it off from there. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy and I will see you in my next one.